hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
It seems to me that a lot of your testimony has been about the problem of prosecutorial discretion and the traditional tug of war between investigators who characteristically want to charge as many offenses as they've come across.
Oh, really? Is that what you think?
There are a lot of different tax cases out there that include misdemeanors and felonies. And there's a lot of reasons why we charge the felony. We might charge the misdemeanor. But I want to be clear on this thing. When you have a felony charge with the misdemeanor, that you have to charge the felony. And in this case, they did not charge that felony. And then there's one more point to this. We had a meeting with all four assigned
when you say you have to charge the felony, that is a Department of Justice rule, you're saying?
That is in their manual, that you have to charge the felony in order to avoid inequitable treatment of taxpayers.
No, but...
A few moments later.
We unleash the lion.
In the first letter on June 7th, he said, I've been granted ultimate authority over the matter, including responsibility for deciding where, when, and whether to file charges. The quote that the ranking member just put up. Later that same month, he sent me the second letter where he said, no, I don't. No, I don't have that charging authority. So June 7th, he says, I'm the boss. I can do whatever I darn well want, file it wherever I want. And then June 30th, he says, no, I can't. What happened in between those two events? Your testimony went public. He goes, oh my goodness, I got to change my story because now the truth's coming out. These are your bosses, right?
That's correct.
Did Mr. Walden get back to you?
Yes, he did.
Remember what he said?
He said, thanks, Gary, you covered it all.
You covered it all. He didn't say, thanks, Gary, but you're wrong. That's not what happened. He affirmed what you said. You covered it all and you laid it out. You spelled out just what you told me a few minutes ago, right?
That's correct.
What Mr. Weiss told you in that meeting. And when that goes public on June 22nd, last month, Mr. Weiss says, oh, I got to change my story. He changed. What do you think happened, Mr. Shapiro?
I don't know what happened internal at the Department of Justice, but what I can say is that the story has been changing from the Department of Justice and U.S. Attorney Weiss, and I think the only person that's really had any documents that corroborated the claim.
Exactly. I think what happened. I think it's obvious. Anyone with common sense can see.
And a few days later.
Wait, there's more.
On President Biden's son, Hunter. He headed into federal court this morning for what was supposed to be a fairly routine hearing to put his legal troubles behind him.
These are my boys.
Outrage from Republicans, blasting it as a sweetheart deal for the president's son, which allowed him to avoid prison time. The Attorney General has said that U.S. Attorney David Weiss has full authority to bring whatever charges he wanted. But two IRS investigators turned whistleblowers recently told Congress that was not true.
It appeared to me, based on what I experienced, that the U.S. Attorney in Delaware in our investigation was constantly hamstrung, limited, and marginalized by DOJ officials as well as other U.S. attorneys.
Meanwhile,
it is unclear what will happen if a deal is not reached today. This is the first time the Justice Department has brought charges against the child of a sitting president.
But there's a lot of other things on the table, and FARA is the most immediate. As you recall, John, when this plea bargain came down, the first reaction that some of us had was, where's FARA? I mean, the Hunter Biden's role as a foreign agent is all over these emails.
Okay, man, who's you working for?
Joe!
But now you're going to have some rather interesting times ahead. He doesn't have protection on the tax issues. He just pled not guilty. And Congress is moving ahead with a potential impeachment plot. And this is a brand new situation, and it's not nearly as predictable as the White House had hoped.